Hello, welcome. Let's provide answer to this question. We are still on the tutorial on trigonometry. This happened to be episode number 12 on solving trigonometric equations. There are various type of equations we are dealing with. This is another one, which is 2 the sine square theta minus the cos theta equals to 1 for the range from 0 to 360. Then we are saying that in an equation, we always try to isolate our unknown variable, which is the theta we are looking for. But in this case, we are having the theta here, we are having it here. And this is a value which is what? Cos, and this is sine. So you can see that there are two different functions. So working with it will become difficult. So what do? We need to rewrite this as a sine or rewrite this as a cos. Remember, the sine square theta plus the cos square theta equals 1. Meaning, I can find this in terms of this. So this is going to be sine square theta equals to 1 minus what? The cos square theta. So now, if I change this to this, both functions will not be in terms of what? Cos. So right here, I should be having 2 into bracket sine, which is now 1 minus what? The cos square theta minus the cos theta equals to what? 1 by just simple substitution. I think I can expand here to make it 2 minus 2 the cos square theta minus the cos theta equals to what? 1. Seeing the cos and cos, 1 is having a square that is giving us a quadratic equation. So what should I do? I wanted this to be positive. So I'm going to transfer all of these things from the left towards where the 1 is. Remember, it is this we are moving, all of them. So I'll be having the positive 1 still in there. All of this is coming towards that, leaving 0 behind. Do you get that? So if I transfer this, I still have a positive 2 cos square theta. Transfer this, positive cos theta. I'm transferring this also. So this is also coming in there. But there is already plus 1. So when this one come in there, it become minus what? 2, leaving 0 at the other side. We are only transferring 1, 2, 3. So their sign changes. Positive, positive, negative. The plus is still what? Positive from where it is. Alright. Then this becomes 2, the cos square theta, the cos square minus 1 equals 0. We are still having the theta at 2 places. We cannot just factorize. Because if you factorize, you get, but you cannot factorize the negative 1. So this becomes a substitution for quadratic equation. So let cos theta equals what? X. If cos theta is equal to x, then I should be having 2x squared. The cos theta square here is affecting this also. It is just like all of this square. Then plus this become x minus 1 equals what? 0. So now what do? You multiply this by this, you get negative 2. When you find the factors of negative 2, we have negative 2 and 1. When we add, we get this. But if you add this, you'll be getting a positive, a negative value. So let's change the position and make this negative, this positive and this what? Negative. So in the addition of this, I'll get positive 1. I'll still take the shortcut approach we have been picking when we are dealing with a quadratic equation. Meaning, open the bracket x, the first factor is plus 2x, the second factor is minus 1 equals 0. All these, when expanded, give you this. But we use the 2 to multiply. So now we divide by that 2. That means the first bracket x plus 1 is the 0 we are seeing here, or x minus 1 over 2 is the 0. Are we good? Good. So let's see. When I transpose this, I'll get -1 or x equals what? Positive half. Remember, the x we are looking here are not what we are looking for in the question. It is by substitution. We can say that, but x, or let's say, okay, x equals to the cos theta. So when x equals to -1, then cos theta will be equals to what? -1. So we need to know what the value of theta will be. So theta equals to the cos inverse of -1. Let's put that on our calculator and see what we can get. And if you do that, you should be having 180 degree. Then when x is also, is it positive half? Then we can have our cos theta equals to positive half, making theta equals to the cos inverse of what? Half. Let's see if I find the cos inverse of half, what I'll get. That will also give me 60 degree. Now, getting this, we are looking for the values in the range 0 to what? 360. We have this, we have this. We can try and see whether we can get any other values, right? Let's see. We know the general equation solution is given by 360n plus or minus what? The beta, where in this case, I'll pick the beta here to be 180. So when n is 0, when n is 0 here, the whole of this become both positive 180 and negative 180. We'll go for the positive one. Then when you use 1, n is 1. This is 360 plus 180, which is beyond this value. But minus will come back to this. So finding a general solution for this will give you only 180. There are other positive values. Then we come back to this. When I put 1 here, this will become 60. So 1 here meaning 360 plus this. That will be 420, bigger than this. But minus, if I pick the minus from here, that will be 300. You see, when the minus come here, 1 is here. So 360 minus what? 60. That will give you 300. So there are 3 solutions you are going to get. I didn't want to clean the board, so I want to get in there. So therefore, theta will be equals to 60 degree, 180 degree, and 300 degree, right? When you subtract that, that will be 300. So these are the values that we can get for theta. I guess the concept is clear. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.